Hey guys, Fee here. Today I'm going to be doing the Dragon of Concealed Affection trial, or the Nunki trial. So this trial is kind of similar to Vindimatrix, like however you say her name, in that it has hard locks on HP. And it's kind of a puzzle boss in the sense that you either have to go completely non-elemental the whole fight, or you have to decide to swap out elements as you go on phases, similar to how you had to swap between physical and magic for Vindy. So this is the party I used. I just cleared it, and I'm going to be doing it again to show you guys how I did it. So I've got Awakened Rain here. He's going to be super helpful. For this fight you do need physical and magical tanks, or a tank that can do both. Rain I've equipped with as much elemental resistance as possible, because this boss fights in phases and switches elements a lot. You're going to need those resistances. You're going to especially need fire, ice, wind, and earth, and lightning too. Or sorry, not lightning. Water is helpful too. I don't have as high water resistance, but I have enough that Rain is not going to die every turn while he's in his water phase, and that's really enough. That's really all you need. You don't need a safety bit, but I didn't find I needed anything else for this fight, so I just left it on. And then we've got Demon Rain, our physical tank. He's particularly good for this fight because of his counters. His counters are going to generate a lot of Limit Burst crystals, and for what I did in this fight, Limit Burst is super important. Anyways, this is what he's equipped with: 100% evasion. Nothing too special. It's pretty basic tank stuff. We got Lotus Mage Fina here, with her usual loadout that I put on her. Loading for Limit Burst is going to be very important in this fight, for safety reasons. You can do without re-raise spam, but I just found it very helpful to have the option of re-raising if necessary. We've got Lid here. Lid, a breaker in this fight is very important as well, so I've got her geared for Limit Burst. I've also geared her with a Master's Hammer, because I'm not going to be doing any specific earth chaining, but having that Master's Hammer on her is going to make it so that we can still get the achievement for dealing earth damage. Then we've got Fina here, Dark Fina. Very important because she can chain with multiple elements. Tornado is going to be most relevant to this fight. And then I have Dancing Doll on her to boost magic attack against humans, because this Nunki is a human dragon. So any killers you can equip on your units are going to be pretty helpful here. I did not use Nichol in this fight. I had him here just for other fights. I didn't end up needing anyone else for this fight. What you could do though is swap him for like if you have Seabreeze, Dark Fina, and you wanted 2 Earth Chain, you could do that. Assuming she has Quake. I've never actually used my Seabreeze, Dark Fina. Anyways, that's not really important. I didn't need a 10th slot, is what you should be gathering from this. And then we have Raegen here, equipped with fire weapon and ice weapon, because I want him to chain with both Hyoh and Freyvia. Means he's going to be doing slightly less damage in the elemental phases, but it's not really a big deal. The chains deal enough damage anyways. Just got him equipped for high attack. Barbariccia here, just equipped for high magic, and with her TMR on, so that she is getting that extra human damage against Nunki. Hyoh here, equipped with a Flaming Blade Agni, and for limb burst damage. Otherwise, pretty basic Hyoh loadout, nothing too special. He's going to be chaining with Raegen. Freyvia here, this is not by far the strongest Freyvia you could have. I've seen really amazing Freyvias. My Freyvia, I don't use Freyvia that much, but she's definitely going to be helpful in the ice phase. So this is what I've got her equipped with. Nothing too special. Just trying to make her attack and magic as strong as possible. She doesn't really do anything else in this fight except chain in one phase and then she's done. Anyway, so that's our team. Let's go in. So our first phase is the lightning phase, where he is weak to lightning and resists water. I don't worry about that too much. All I'm going to be doing for lightning, because I haven't chosen to gear anyone for lightning chaining, would be I'm just going to use the Daga twice to get the lightning achievement, and then I'm not going to bother. If you had Lauren can be pretty useful here, because not only she's a breaker, but she deals that lightning damage you want. I do not happen to have 7-star Lauren, so I'm working with what I've got. You want Rain to energy wall, soak up most of the magic damage, because the magic damage is a lot stronger than the physical damage while he's in his human form. Demon Rain's still gonna take any single target attacks on physical attacks. Fina is going to re-raise. So we are still going to get hit with the AoE physical attack in this phase, and it will take us to low health, but it shouldn't kill anyone. Here we go. So she's been dealing water damage to Awaken Drain, but we do have that elemental resist, so we should be okay. And one important thing to note here is that Nunki has broken everyone's defense. So that can be kind of dangerous for us, but we're okay. We should be fine. We should be surviving on low health, but still surviving. Lid I don't need anymore for the moment, so I'm going to swap her out for Barbariccia. Barbariccia could Sunder, but I didn't find it was really worth it to do that. So I'm not even going to bother with trying to deal lightning damage to him now. I'm just going to be chaining. I'm going to use Purification with Rain. Nunki can confuse you during this phase, and I don't want that to happen. Demon Rain's just going to ignite. Once he has Demonic Surge up, that's going to be very helpful because Nunki is part human. But for now, we'll just boost everyone's attack and magic. And we're going to be tornado chaining to take him down in this fight, in this phase of the fight, because Nunki has no innate weakness or resistance to wind. So we've gotten lucky. Barbariccia's using Zap on Nunki, and that means we're just going to be dealing even more damage from here on out with these tornado chains. Fina needs to be Kiraja-ing every turn. You could Dispel Guy your own units to try to get rid of that break, but I didn't find it very helpful in the long run, just because it just didn't really do much, because he would always break again next turn. I just found it was wasting a turn that could be better spent on re-raising if you're in danger. So yeah, with this tornado chain, we've now gotten him to his second phase. Now he throws fire at us, and we're going to be wanting to use ice against him. You could skip this phase too. You could just keep tornado chaining if you really have no one to do ice damage with. You're just gonna have to find a way to get a single ice damage for your achievement if you choose to do that. I'm gonna be swapping Freyvia and Lid in. I'm swapping Lid in again because we need to break again. And after that I'm gonna be swapping in Raegen. Energy wall and defend again with these two. Fina, I could Kiraja again, but instead I'm just gonna use Judgment Cross. So Lid will end up dead, but it's okay because she'll just re-raise and everything will be fine. So you see there, Fina also died, but because of re-raise it wasn't an issue. So let's swap Lid out again, because she served her purpose, and bring in Raegen. I'm gonna re-raise Fina and Raegen. No one really needs healing this turn, so I'm free to do that. I'm gonna use Purification again with Awakened Rain. Now I can Demonic Surge, so I'm gonna do that. And boost their damage against humans. It really shouldn't be needed. He's pretty low health already for this phase, and it does HP lock you, so you can't just deal massive amounts of damage. I'm gonna do it anyways. It'll stay on Raegen, and that'll be useful. Now we're in the Earth phase, so we're gonna be swapping in Dark Fina and Barbariccia again. Our Wind Chainers. Thank you, you two. You've served your purpose well. I like to entrust with Demon Ring to always ensure that I can use Fina's Limit Burst if need be, because of those phases. We should deal quite a bit of damage with Dark Fina and Barbariccia, maybe even enough to just immediately go to the next phase. Yeah, see, there we go. Easy. Now we're in the Wind phase. It does get a little more dangerous because of that AoE attack there. But we're safe. We're fine. This is where if you had a Quake Chainer with you, or just anyone who's dealing, like Eileen, if you were chaining with Eileen's, you would swap them in here. I don't bother with the Earth phase, I'm just gonna swap. Sorry, not Raegen immediately. I'm gonna swap to Lid and Hyoh here. Never mind. I'm not gonna bring in Hyoh yet. I'm gonna bring in Raegen first. It doesn't really matter which one you pick, as long as you're breaking its attack again, because that could be pretty dangerous. Raegen can break attack too, but he's not the best at it. It's easier just to have Lid here. Again, defend. And energy wall with rains, so that you're not in danger. I'm gonna burst again with Fina to make sure everyone is re-raised. As you see, that wind AoE can deal a lot of damage, so That's why re-raise is so important. Anyways, we're gonna swap Lid out for Hyoh now. I'm going to put re-raise back on Fina and on Raegen. Now I want to start using my physical damage tanking, because in the next phase, Nunki switches to dealing mostly physical damage, and we don't want to be taking that physical damage every turn. So I'm just going to do this preemptively because I'm not quite sure when I'm going to hit the threshold there. Yeah, see, I hit the threshold, and now we're going to get book hammered a lot, and we need to be protected against physical damage. Not only that, but Nunki has buffed himself. At this point though, it's because he reapplies the buff every turn, it's not really worth dispelling it and breaking him again. It's a lot more worth to just go into your go mode and just deal him some damage. I'm going to Judgment Cross again to make sure that everyone has re-raise, because the next phase can be pretty dangerous. Part of the reason for that danger in the next phase, or in the 45% phase, or sorry, 49% phase, sorry, not 45, is that we need to swap back to magical tanking pretty quickly, and right now I do not have magical tanking up on Rain. Or I do, but it's gonna go away after another turn. It's a bit of a weird phase because you need to be defending physical and then immediately go back to defending magical. Just a little weird. Anyways, I'm not doing anything right now, so I'm gonna do that right now in... Like, Rain's doesn't have to purify again this turn, so I'm going to prepare for that. I used Demonic Surge to get everyone the buffs that they need. I don't really need to do anything with Fina this turn. So I'm just gonna Manatopia preemptively because Hyoh is very mana hungry. And I don't want to have any problems. And then, yeah, with Raegen and Hyoh, just deal damage. So now we're at 49% and he's gonna transform. When he transforms like this, he immediately buffs his stats. As you see, he's very dangerous right now. Fortunately, Hyoh is pretty good at, he can dispel, and that's good. Okay, so, what Nunki does in this fight is he buffs all his stats, then he boosts his ice, lightning, wind, and earth resistance, and, reduces all magical damage done to him by 50%. We cannot deal with the elemental stuff, like we can't dispel that, but we can dispel his stat buffs, and that's what we're going to be doing. We want to get rid of those. We do not want to be in a position where we are just taking a bunch of unnecessary damage. So we're going to swap Raegen out for the moment, just to put Lid back in. So Lid can do a Mechabo Custom Hammer after Hyoh has done Unknown Traitor and Servant of the Blade, which will dispel those buffs. We want to Purify with Awakened Rain so that we're not getting status, because now we can get paralyzed. And no one wants that. It's not good. I'm going to defend with Demon Rain just so he absorbs physical damage again. And put re-raise on Fina and Lid again, because Fina, or sorry, not Lid. Lid already has re-raise. We're gonna put it on Fina and we're gonna put on Awakened Rain, because Awakened Rain did die last turn. And here we go. Lid's done her job. Swap her out again. Judgment Cross again, just for safety. Miss Scarlet heal with Rain. I'm going to ignite with Demon Rain. And I'm going to be trying to take him into his last phase. So we easily hit that 29%. And now it's going to be dangerous again. Rain's going to be taking a lot of damage, but it's okay, he didn't die. We're not in too much danger yet. He does cast evasion on himself, but because we have Demon Rain counters easily nullify that. So now we are in a position to kill. And we want to kill with the Limit Burst. So we're just going to do everything we can to kill with Limit Burst. Fina doesn't have to do much, just Kiraja. And we'll Libra, because why not? Let's just get ourselves some monster data. Wait, Demon Rain goes first for that nice in peril. We now have Nunki's info for the monster book. And we're going to chain. And as you see, that easily takes Nunki out. He just dies. And there you have it, that's that fight. If you have all the elements you need, and chainers and those elements, it's really not that bad. He does deal a lot of damage every turn, but with a healer, with a good healer, you should be able to save. And we don't have any S in this fight, so we are not required to bring, like, Garnet or Echo or Citra or anyone like that. So yeah, that's the fight. Here's my team again. Pretty simple stuff. And there you have it. If you like this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer. There's the trial. And that's all from me. Be out.